It's been 5 years since I moved to the US and started taking English classes. Ayla, originally from Egypt, moved to the United States at the age of 24. She left behind a close-knit family in Cairo. Despite their humble abode, they had big dreams for her, especially ever since she was a little girl. She loved stories, and she dreamed of becoming a writer. But her path was far from easy. When she moved to the US, she realized that all she knew was Arabic. At first, everything seemed overwhelming. The loud airport, the English signs everywhere, the people speaking so fast. I felt like everyone was looking at me, and I was afraid that they would laugh at me if I tried to speak. So I stayed quiet, holding onto my bag tightly. As days went by, I started feeling really lonely. I missed my family and friends. It was hard to make new ones because I didn't know many people here. All I could do was think about home. When I moved to the US, it was also hard to find a job because I couldn't speak English. So I had to take an English class at the university to improve my skills. I remember my first day of class vividly. There were international students from different countries. I walked into the classroom slowly, trying to look confident. Everyone there seemed nervous, just like me. We all sat down, and I noticed that they were giving each other shy smiles. Then our teacher, Miss Carroll, walked in. She had a warm smile on her face, and she looked very kind. When she saw me, she came over and said, "Hello, my name is Miss Carroll." Then she asked me, "Where are you from?" I took a deep breath and said, "I'm from Egypt." Miss Carroll smiled and said, "Well, I'm glad to have you in my class. You are safe here." Her words calmed me down, and I felt a little less nervous. Over time, I started enjoying speaking English in class. We talked about our daily lives, and I learned how to talk about my hobbies and interests. Even though it was challenging, I was proud that I could speak English. I made mistakes sometimes and forgot words, but Miss Carroll always corrected me in a nice way. She taught me that learning a language takes time and it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone in the class was really supportive and kind. They never laughed at me when I made mistakes, and they always encouraged me to keep trying. After joining the class, I felt much better. I learned to be brave and not be afraid of making mistakes. I started going out more and talking to people. I still had moments when I felt lonely, but I knew that I had my friends and teachers who supported me. One day, I had an idea. I decided to write a story in English. I was nervous, but I wanted to see if I could do it. When I shared my story with Miss Carroll, she gave me a lot of good advice. She encouraged me to keep writing and never give up on my dreams. And guess what? My
Oh my
story
God.
won third place in a writing contest. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. Helping these students made me feel good about myself. It reminded me of when I was a shy girl who did unknow much English, and how my teacher, Miss Carroll, encouraged me to believe in myself. Because of her, I became the confident writer I am today.